Hi everyone, welcome to Inspired Nation. Welcome. I hope you're all having a great weekend. In Eswatini, we're having a super long weekend, and I know everybody is in different spaces having fun. Some are just like me, chilling at home, just relaxing and getting time to actually recharge and refresh, because honestly, it's been a pretty hectic year. But welcome everybody. I know it's been a minute, but hey, I'm here. We're gonna do this. The intention of having this platform is to inspire you, to uplift you as you start your week, to give you some positive content that's going to help you see yourself and see things from a positive light, because we know that everything flows from you. The source is within you. Everything flows from you. So if you're in a good space, you're feeling positive, you're feeling good about yourself, it's likely that you'll be inspired to take action that's going to reinforce that good feeling that you're feeling. You're going to want to do good things for you, to keep yourself in that frequency, on that frequency. And as you begin to practice more and more positive thinking, positive momentum begins to just flow, and you find yourself just stumbling across all the things that you desire in your life. Welcome everybody. This is your girl Yeyisa, the founder of this channel. I am happy to be here today. I hope you're all good. Let's get to today's business. But before we do that, I cannot not thank all the wonderful women and girls that joined us last weekend when we hosted our first ever inspirational platform for women called Inspire Her. Inspire Her takes the form of a seminar where we focus on one topic to assist women to actually connect, with women on various subjects, with the intent of elevating the level of consciousness, self-awareness, self-acceptance, and self-love. We were indulging on the topic overcoming the past with grace, and I won't go into the details. We will be having another seminar before the year ends, so stay tuned and stick with us. We're here to make sure that we are all manifesting the lives that we desire. Hey, let's get to today's content. Today I want us to look at just 4 steps that can help you deal with negative thoughts and feelings. 4 steps. I'll just give you 4 out of so many things that you can do. Why should we concern ourselves about this? I've already spoken about why positive feeling or emotional thoughts are important in setting you up for success. When you're feeling positive, you are more driven, you're more inspired to take action. Think about it. When you're not feeling good in terms of your health, or when something is frustrating you, there's a negative thing going on, or a challenge in your life, your overall drive to do anything at all is usually at its lowest. So when you practice thinking positively and just focusing on feeling good, you actually prime yourself for success. Because when you're feeling good, even when in a relationship, when you're feeling good, you want to do more of the good things to just make this even more powerful, even more enriching, fulfilling. Same thing if a child or somebody makes you feel good, they do something, even without them doing anything yourself. If you feel good about them, you are inspired to do more good for them. So positive momentum just empowers you, it makes you, it inspires you, it uplifts you to take action. So let's dive into these 4 steps that you can take, or techniques that you can use to stay positive, to keep yourself positive, to deal with negative emotion and negative thoughts. Number 1, you need to think about the things that drive those negative thoughts, those negative emotions. And usually it's the words you say. Hey, it's the words you say. Listen to yourself. How do you speak? Most importantly, when I say the words you say, I don't mean the things that you say to other people, because hey, we are so good at making everybody else feel good, save for ourselves. I don't mean those things, but let's think about the people that are closer to you. Ask your children, if you have children, if you have a partner, if you have a helper, or if you have somebody that's pretty close to you that knows you inside the house. Ask them what you're normally saying, when you're frustrated. Are you saying, oh, this is driving me insane, or this makes me so sick? Or are you saying, oh my God, I'm just facing this challenge and I'm trying to work through it? What words are you saying? Because whatever challenge is in front of you, it's not driving you insane. It is not making you sick. But by you saying that, you send signals to your brain to just like protect you from what is going on, to say, hey, there's something that is making you sick, and therefore, some signals are being sent to the body, because we're sending instructions to the brain every day, and the brain sends instructions to the body to react to those signals. So what are you saying? The most important thing is what you are saying to yourself internally, your internal conversations. What is the nature of your conversation with yourself? Are you the person that you would love to be with all day long? When you make mistakes, are you always thinking, oh, I'm so dumb, oh, I'm so stupid, why did I do that, oh, not again? Are you always just criticizing yourself? Or are you always vouching for yourself? What are you always saying to yourself? Think about it. The things that you're always saying to yourself are the ones that really drive the negative thoughts. You go for an interview, you're not feeling good. You are given an opportunity to do something because you don't feel good about yourself. You doubt yourself, you second guess yourself. Oftentimes you do that because you're comparing yourself to other people. You think that they already got it, everybody is doing this so well, and always just comparing yourself and judging yourself, and therefore feeling inadequate. Most of the negative thinking that we have is driven by the words that we use. So examine the words that you use, examine the nature of conversations that you have with yourself. Change those, because we want you to deal with those negative thoughts. Most of the time you will recognize that they are negative, those conversations and those words that you use. Change those to positive statements. That's why here at Inspired Nation we designed these affirmation cards. These are statements that are designed to help you deal with negative self-talk. Negative self-talk is just negative affirmations. The thoughts that you're always thinking that are negative are affirmations. You're always affirming negative things. You need to change those conversations to positive conversations. Number one, you need to understand, because it begins with you. I said when we started that everything flows from us. Everything flows from us, and therefore you have to feel that you are enough. You have to believe that you are enough, you do enough, and you have enough. So stop it. Stop comparing yourself. Stop being so hard on yourself. Number two, you want to set intentions for your life. One of the things that make us feel inadequate or not so good enough about ourselves is because we don't have a direction in our lives. We have not set any goal. There's nothing that we are moving towards, and therefore be able to sort of mark milestones and celebrate ourselves along the way. When you don't have dreams or goals or intentions for your life, you often stumble across any and everything that will make you feel inadequate, things that will make you feel bad about yourself, because everything starts with you. And until you change, nothing changes. So we have hosted a vision board together with my partner Bertha under our create partnership, to help you create a vision for your life. Because when you do not have anything that you are moving towards, you feel as though you are stuck, and that's a negative feeling, and that breeds those negative thoughts that even last year I was on at this very same place. 2 years ago I was still on this path, etc., etc. Set intentions for your life. You have the power to create your life. You can design your life, because you decide to do what you want to do each and every day. You have a level of control, and therefore you can use that level of control to your advantage. Set intention that empowers you, that gives you the power to say, I will do this and that. And confidence is built from doing. Confidence is built from doing. So if you have a vision, you set intentions, execute them. And as you execute them, you will feel proud, you will feel good. And that's what we want you to do. You are changing the negative narrative, because you will feel uplifted that, I did 1, 2, 3. I set it out and I did it. I have achieved, and you celebrate yourself. Set intentions, have a vision for your life. That's another technique that you can use to address negative thoughts, negative emotion. Be your own competition. Set your intentions and move towards those. Don't benchmark yourself against other people. And when you don't have that sort of vision or intentions that you set for each day, each week, each month, each year, then you find yourself comparing yourself to other people. And because you don't have a benchmark for your own life, you don't know where you're going. Set intentions, have a vision for your life. And then number 3, try kindness. This is really closely related to the first technique. Be kind to yourself. Think about it. You make mistakes every day. You can set those intentions, and you find that you meet some, you don't meet some, and sometimes you don't meet any at all. And most of the time, because you set those at a level where you don't have much control, that's why it's important to also think about how those intentions, how much control you have of the intentions that you're putting down, the goals, the objectives that you're putting down. So either way, be kind to yourself. Think about it. The people that you love, the friends, the children, the husband, the partner, the mother, the father, the whosoever that you love, if they made the same mistakes that you make, and the so many times that you've made them, how would you speak to them? How would you speak to them? If you spoke to everybody the way that you speak to yourself, no one would be around you. No one would be around you, because you are critical, you are harsh to yourself, you are going against yourself every day. And you know what? Growing research tells us that apart from chemical imbalance, one of the major contributing factors to depression is the words that we use to ourselves. The harsh words that we use lead to depression. So be kind to yourself. Now we're going to go on to the fourth technique that you can use to address negative thoughts and negative emotions. I won't go into gratitude. It's another subject that we can do some other time. But today I want to say address procrastination. That creates a lot of negative thoughts and negative emotion, because procrastination makes us feel inadequate. You set your goals, as I've mentioned earlier, that you need to set intentions, and then you start postponing doing them. And as you do that, a month passes by, and as it passes by, you start feeling as though you're not good enough. You're not doing this, you're not doing that, because you just keep postponing it. You need to understand what it is that makes you keep postponing things. And I can tell you now, one of the things that really make us procrastinate is lack of self-love. Sometimes it's fear, sometimes it's fear at a deeper level, right? Sometimes it's fear, sometimes it's incapacity, sometimes it's all other things. But when we have truly found it in ourselves to accept, forgive, release negative emotion about things that have happened to us, or things that we are currently going through, when we find ways to release those on a daily basis, it helps us see ourselves better. And as I mentioned earlier, when we see ourselves from a positive light, from a positive position, we are likely to go with ourselves, not against ourselves. We are likely to take action. We're likely to do the things that we are supposed to do, like eating right, taking care of our health, keeping the right company, and really moving away from people that make us feel any less worthy. So take action. Take action. There are many tools that you can use to address procrastination. Many, many tools. One of them is really having a to-do list. Those intentions that we're talking about, they help you to focus, to know what you need to be doing when and how. And there's one other technique that I learned from one book. I don't remember what book it is, but to sort of, when you write the intentions for your day, you work on the first one and you don't move on to the second one before addressing the first one or completing the first one. So this helps you to really do what you need to be doing. I know that in different contexts, like in the workplace, you find yourself doing a whole lot of other things, but coming back to your to-do list and catching up on that will make you feel worthy. It will make you feel achieved. It will make you feel that you are productive because you're doing what you had set out to do. So taking action really helps to drive down emotions that are negative, that sort of make us feel inadequate, because just by feeling accomplished, it uplifts you, right? So I've given you 4 techniques. There's so many, as I've mentioned, but just take this 4. You need to do something, right? You need to get started with something. You need to start somewhere, rather. So try this and see if it works for you. Of course, different strategies for different folks, but see what works for you and try to do that. Try to do those things that make you feel good. Making you feel good being uplifting you, inspiring you to take action. So just to refresh, number 1, we said examine the words you use, move away from negative affirmations, and catch yourself as you say them and start using positive affirmations. Start uplifting yourself. Number 2, we said set intentions for your day, for your week, for your month. And as you already know, we do have a vision book at Inspired Nation to help you precisely do that. It's very detailed. It has mind mapping. It has a couple of features that can help you really break down or chunk your work and help you to move things forward. Number 3, use kindness, be more kind to yourself. And then number 4, take action, address procrastination. Hey, this is your girl Yeyise. It's been great being with you this Sunday. I hope that you're going to continue relaxing, enjoying your long weekend as it is here in Eswatini. For those that are beyond the borders of Eswatini, thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you for sticking with Inspired Nation. we continue to inspire you to do more, to be more, and to have more, because why not? Remember to subscribe if you have not, and make sure that you hit that notification bell so that every time I drop an installment, you are the first one to know. Stay productive, stay inspired. This is your girl signing out. I love you all.